Hello, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, coming to you as usual by the name Street Genius Channel. This is a channel that we've grown together, and I take this opportunity to thank all of you for always supporting this channel, always growing with me, and always responding in a very positive way, criticizing in a very positive way, so that we grow this channel by sending your feedback, your comments, and even your likes in the likes button. At this particular juncture, I thank all of you, and please let us continue growing Street Genius Channel. Street Genius Channel is a very wonderful channel that you like to listen to, you like to be a part of it as a family. At this particular shooting, I want to take the first just 10 minutes to talk about a very intriguing topic, a very controversial topic that I felt very positive to highlight because it's a part of us, it's a part of our life, it's a part of this society. This topic has always been a part of us, and with given examples, I think we'll all understand one another. In this particular juncture, I want to talk about the topic free. Is there anything called free? Is there anything offered for free? Do we have something called favor? Do we have something called free lunch? Do we have something called goodwill? Do we have something called charity? That, you know, I'm doing this for free, I'm doing this for charity, I'm doing this as a way of goodwill. These are topics that has really sabotaged my mind, and I feel it positive if we just highlight this and come up with a concrete conclusion about this topic, free. I want us to define this topic. I want us to talk about this and be free, and just get out of our imagination and be logic to live this life in the most positive way possible. Now, I will highlight 4 classical examples to answer this question. Is there anything called free? Is there anything offered for free? The first classical example I'll talk about at this juncture is politics. I will talk about employment. I will talk about dating and relationship. And I will also talk about parenting and families. Let's begin a quick one with politics. Let's talk about a member of parliament, for instance. When you're elected as a member of parliament, or when you elect a member of parliament, he's campaigned, he's vied for this position, and he or she won. Then this person offers to do a better infrastructure in your village. He offers to offer bursaries for students, for children that are not well off, families that are not at a position to meet their bills. He offers school fees, bursaries, water projects, infrastructure, all that. Then when the term elapses, he comes back to you again, or she comes back to you and says, I need your support. I want to ascend to power. I want to vie for this other position, presidential seat or governor, for instance. Now, I'm just asking this simple question. Is it really free, or are they really doing it with their interests at stake? Like when I offer this service as a politician, then when this term elapses, then I come back to you. And most of the time, politicians will offer their services a near towards the end of the term, so that they can be re-elected. A near towards the end of their term, they will do better things like roads, like water projects and everything. And then you elect him back because he did this and this. Is it really free? Who is following who at this particular juncture? Did he really offer it for free, and then we just forget about it, or there is something that they're really aiming for in terms of position, in terms of coming back to power? Is it really free? That is about politics. Number 2 topic, let's talk about family and parenting. When you're a parent, for instance, you offer to your kids in terms of clothing, in terms of school fees, in terms of providing to them until they are 18, when they can now take care of themselves. And then this kid goes to the university and is employed, for instance. And now as a parent, you grow old, you are down, you cannot, you are sickly, for instance. So you took them to school, but again now in future, they will come back and take care of you because they are your children. You took care of them, you took them to school. So in this particular juncture, was it really free as a responsibility? You're portraying responsibility to take care of your children, to take them to school? Is it really our responsibility and fulfilled, or it is a responsibility that is yet to be fulfilled? Because I have to take care of my parents, which is a very good thing. I don't dispute it. But them taking care of us and us taking care of them, is it really free? Is it really free, like, or was it an investment this parent is doing so that the children can later come back and give a hand in terms of taking care of your young ones, taking care of them, their hospital bills, their life, and what have you? Is it really free parenting? Is it really free? Was it really just a responsibility, or is something that is yet to be fulfilled later on, when now you are down and now they have to come back? About parenting. Number 3, employment. When you apply for a job, you are employed by your employer, the company, or the institutions, for instance, and then you are offered a salary at the end of the month. So you are offering a service to this company, then you are paid at the end of it all. Is it really free? Are you just growing with the company, or there is something that you need at the end of it? There must be a reward at the end of it. So employment, you are given an employment, you offer your services, then they pay you, you are remitted at the end of the month. Is it really free? Like you're just doing it for free? Or is it a transaction? Is this life just a transaction? But we are in our imagination, like we are doing charity, we are doing goodwill, we are doing all these sort of things. Talking about dating and our relationships. A man and a woman, or a man and a lady for that matter. A man, these two parties need each other in terms of commitment, in terms of attention, in terms of financially, in terms of emotional well-being of each party. When you don't offer this commitment, is this relationship working? Even though, yes, in the society we portray this as true love, we portray it as we were meant to be together as a people. When you don't offer this attention, you don't offer these commitments, is this relationship really working? Dating, courtship, and everything. Or is it the question of, do you have anything to offer? Because a man will require some expectations from the woman. In the same token, the woman requires some expectation. I need someone who is focused. I need someone who has this and this, these particular features, this particular character. So at the end of the day, there is something that these two parties are offering so that this equation balances. If it doesn't balance, then one party has to leave. So is it really free? Like talking about relationship, is it just free? Is it true love, or it's a transaction? Talking about parenthood, is it a transaction or is it free? Talking about the first topic, we are talking about politics. Is it really a transaction the politicians are doing with the citizens? Or is it out of goodwill? Is it out of leadership? When you're talking about religious context, for instance, you're a Christian, you're a Muslim. We are all, when we go into these sessions, we are told you're supposed to offer, you're supposed to do the sacrifices, you're supposed to do charity, you're supposed to do this, so that also God will bless you in abundance, which is a very good thing, I don't dispute. But don't you think it's a transaction, or is it free? Are you doing these things for free? So I'm asking questions so that you give me your responses in the comment section, and let us demystify this concept of charity. Let us demystify this concept of free favor, because at the end of it all, each and every person has an interest, each and every person has an aim for doing whatever it is that you're doing. It must always come back. Everything must always come back. We call it law of nature, the law of nature. Our friends from the Indians, they will call it the law of karma. Karma, just an accumulation of events, accumulation of actions and experiences that must always be fulfilled at each and every particular time. If it doesn't happen to you, it will happen to your generation to come. This chain must be complete. So on the strength of this argument, do you think there's anything called free? Really? Please, bring your concepts, bring your experiences, bring your feedback. Let us answer this question, and let us demystify this concept and work in a logical way. Let us live a life that is logic. and not live in our imagination. Thank you. That was my time today. Let us support Street Genius channel. Let us always discuss these issues and let us always grow one another. Support Street Genius channel, support me, and let us grow together. Support the entire globe. Thank you.